this speech is about circumcision. Now, I know that some people, it's the parent's choice, but is it really? Is it your body? Would you circumcise your daughter? There are female circumcisions where they do cut off the clitoris and do major, major damage. Now, the United States is the most routine circumcision country, primarily in the world. We're the only ones who does routine infant circumcision. Now, let's talk about some of the, let's talk about the function of the foreskin. Okay, so the foreskin is a flap of skin that's designed to protect the head of the penis, which is a gland. And it also protects the meatus, which is the urethra output, where they urinate, okay? And so what we're doing is we're cutting that off. Now, why would we cut that off? Well, in the 1880s, Puritans thought that it would curb masturbation. Obviously, it didn't do that. So that's the reason why they started to circumcise. Now, there are religions that do circumcisions routinely. That's Judaism and Islamic practices. They do routine circumcisions. There's also been studies and experience or evidence. That's what I want. Evidence that it's been done since ancient Greek and before that. Prior to that, the Egyptians thought it was a ritual sacrifice and what have you. The foreskin has 3/4 of a man's sensitivity on the penis. So when we cut that off, that comes out to be about 15 square inches of skin once the penis is full grown. Just saying, I'm not looking at you. I love you, you know that. Just saying. Let's see. So the foreskin has a job to do. Just like clitoris has a job to do or anything else. So why are we cutting off the foreskin? Now, there are people that say, well, it's uncleanly, or, I don't want an infection. There's an increase of infection. Well, fortunately, if you do proper hygiene, little girls can get just as bad as an infection if there's not proper hygiene. Now, a foreskin will retract between the ages of 2 and 4, and you have to let it retract by itself. You do not want to do a forceful retraction because then you're in a circumcision. Now, I'm losing my. She's going to knock me off the points, but that's all right. My papers. Okay. So, let's talk about the cleanliness of a foreskin penis, a penis that's intact. You just wipe away what's seen. So if you're a baby, especially in infant care, if your baby has pooped, you wipe only what you've seen. As they grow older, you need to teach them how to clean themselves properly, just as though you do little girls. So it's pretty much low maintenance. Now, when you do have a circumcised penis as an infant, it's swollen and it's red, and there are studies that show that it is painful. The procedure is they use a topical anesthetic, and there's two ways to do this. There's a Plastibell and a plastic. Sorry, you're fine. There's a Plastibell. That's like a ring. That's.
Did he have the Plastibell?
No, they're all mad at how to circumcise. It's like, no. The Plastibell is put on the head of the penis, and it slowly, forcefully retracts the foreskin, and then it will fall off automatically. Or there's the I don't know. It's Gomaco? I don't know. Gomaco?
Close, yeah.
And this is where the surgeon actually uses a scalpel. They'll get a cleaner cut this way. But if you do choose to circumcise, you need to have whatever procedure the doctor is comfortable with. I would not want my doctor to be uncomfortable with the Plastibell and use it. You know what I mean? We're talking about your son and making sure that everything's good. Now, so it's retractable. So there have been studies that show that as men get older, they wonder why their parents have circumcised them. There's surveys like, grown men wish that they were intact so they could have that sensitivity. My big thing is that it's not my body and my choice. The thing is to be educated. And if your decision is to have a circumcision, then at least you're making that with an educated choice. I chose not to circumcise my son because it's not my body. Furthermore, it's not needed. Infant circumcision right now is used as an elective procedure. So if you don't get it done, especially in the military hospital, if you don't get it done right at the time of birth, then they're going to charge you to do the circumcision. I'm going to leave you with one quote from Leonardo da Vinci. Humans suddenly will never devise an invention more beautiful, more simple, or more direct than does nature. Because in her inventions, nothing is lacking and nothing is superfluous.